guys, it's Tanya. We are coming back to do the inside, and so what I have is I have a piece of the lightweight chipboard, and I have just cut it down just a little bit, and then I have another one of the backdrops from the Tim Holtz Ideology, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it up there like this so it fits. So what I am going to do is I'm going to, okay, it's going to be on this side, so it's going to be upside down on this side. Okay, I am going to make sure it's in the middle, right? And I am going to draw a line on either side of my paper like this. Okay. Do I want to do it like that? Yeah. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to score down these two lines. Okay. It makes it so much easier for me to keep track of things when I do a score and a line. So we're going to do, and because it's going to be on this side, right? So what we're going to do is just going to fold like this and fold like that. Okay? And there we go. Okay, so this is going to be in there like this, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to use some score tape, and we are going to put it in there. Oh, here I go, right here. So we are going to put some score tape on here, and we're going to glue it to the middle. So the reason why I made this score marks is so that I can have a definite middle section, so I will know where everything goes. I try not to mess up, but you guys have seen my videos, so you know I mess up a lot. But I try to do things so I don't have to backtrack and stuff like that. If the reason why I'm using double-sided adhesive is because I like the way it lays when you are doing a spine piece with paper. Now if you were like doing it with fabric, it would be different, but when you're doing it with paper, it tends to lay flatter, and it just works better to me, and you don't have all those buckles. You know, sometimes when you're trying to do it with, you know, lay paper down with glue, it tends to buckle sometimes. So I find when you use double-sided adhesive, it doesn't buckle as much. So that's why we are doing double-sided adhesive. You can totally use whatever kind of glue you have, but this works for me. Okay, so that is that. And then I am going to put some on the side of here real quick, making sure I am doing that right. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put some on here. So we have this one, and it is going to be glued to this like this. So I'm going to glue this to this real quick, just making sure so you guys can know what I'm doing. Okay, glue that down. I know it looks like a lot of glue, but I would rather have a lot of glue than not enough glue, you know? You can always just rub the glue off with the glue eraser. Okay, just smooth it out. Alright, making sure the flowers are right side up. Okay, so then we're going to take double-sided tape, and we are not going to glue that where we made that mark. So that little crease, we are not going to put score tape on there, because when you put glue or whatever on there, it makes it hard to, what is it? It makes it hard to bend and turn and things like that. So you want to kind of leave that open. So I am going to just put glue on these sides. Okay. And I will be back. Okay guys, so I have put my tape on it. And so what I'm doing now is I am just inking up. You won't see this part, but you will see the seams. So I'm going to ink that up a little bit. Because you totally don't have to do this. And you definitely don't have to use this tutorial for a vintage vibe. You can use it for whatever kind of folio you want to make. I'm just using a vintage one. Okay, so that's how it's going to lay in the middle, just like that. Okay, so before we do that, what we're going to do is we are going to put the eyelets in there. And since this is so big, I think I got enough room to put 2 eyelets in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set my crocodile, and I am just going to punch 2 eyelets, but not too close to the not too close where I can't glue it down underneath there, you know. So I'm going to put 1 right here, and yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and then we are going to just line it up so that if they are crooked, they will be crooked together. No big deal. And then we can just erase these lines later. Okay. And there we go. And there we go. Perfect. And then we'll just erase that. Okay, there we go. So I did make them a little bit crooked. I probably should have made that one over a little bit, but it will be totally okay. It will be totally fine, right? Is that upside down? I don't know. I don't think it's a direction on this paper, but it feels like it's a direction. But I don't think it's a direction, but it feels like it is. So we're going to put eyelets in there. And then we are going to put the string in there. Because you know what? I almost forgot to put the string in there. And then I would have been super mad. It is so hard to get score tape up. Our Score Pal, Score Tape, Scrapbook.com tape. It is, once you glue that down, it is really hard to get it back up. Okay, I'm coming, guys. My eyelet was a different color, and that was bugging me. Is that different color? Oh, come on, Tanya. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so it is a different color, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm not gonna trip off of it. Okay, so do we want to put? I think I'm gonna put the twine in there. Have to. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. My allergies are going crazy this time of year. Okay, so I think I have enough. I probably should have, you know what, I did that all wrong, but it's okay. So it's totally okay. And yes, I know we're just going to peel around it. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, guys. Okay. Come on, come on. Okay. Right? Yep. That works. And then we're going to do this one real quick. Uh-oh. Okay. Speed this up a little bit. Okay, so with all that out the way, I'm going to tie this so it doesn't get caught in anything, because I know it will. Okay, so that's that, and we want it to be loose. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to peel this off first. Hard way, probably. So, okay, there we go. Make sure you have enough. Do it like this and put that in the middle. Make sure it's in the middle before you, yeah, it's in the middle. Okay. And make sure, make sure it's right. Make sure it's right, guys. Make sure it's right. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay. Alright, so there we go. It's in the middle. Everything is stuck down. Alright, so now we have these left, and the string should be good enough so it can grow with you. So now we are going to do this side right here. And we're just going to glue it down. Perfect. And my square lines are off, but that's totally okay. It's totally fixable. That is so okay. Okay. That's probably because it was supposed to go that way, but you guys, it's alright. I put it upside down. See, I told you I always do something like that. Put it upside down or backwards, or yeah, it wouldn't be a tutorial without me messing up. Okay, right, there you go. Alright, and then you just go in and ink that up just like you did the other side, and nobody will even know. Perfect. And then you see how it lays flat, and you don't have to worry about, you know, anything buckling. This buckled because I pulled that, so I'll put some glue right there. I did that. I don't know why I pulled that. I don't know. What was I doing? Oh, when I pulled it up. Okay. When I pulled it up, that's why I did that. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that is fixable. So there's no worries, right? Okay. So there we go. We have the inside all done. That part anyway. Okay. And so now what we're going to do is we are going to start on the panel. Now I don't have a, guys, I don't have a okay guys, so I am using this piece, is this piece right here of the memorandum pad, and what I'm doing is I'm taking it and I am just making an end page with it. measuring it up so I can cut it out. And I am going to try to build the folio backwards instead of forward, because I had to go and look at my video to kind of see what I did, because I do not remember. All I know is I had a piece coming this way and a piece going out that way. So that's pretty much all I know. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put the end pages on, and then we are going to do the envelope that was in the back. And so the envelope that was in the back, I believe it had this paper right here. And so we're just going to measure it really quickly to the size that I need it to be. I think I'm just going to have it a little bit shorter, right? So I am going to cut this strip down right here, and then that way I will be able to fold it over like this, right? And then this piece of strip that I have left over, I can score it down and make the gussets for the envelope, right? So we don't waste anything, you know, and we can kind of use up our paper pads. I am trying to not be wasteful. That's what I'm trying not to be wasteful. I'm just making sure everything closes well. Okay, so I am going to do that. Okay guys, so I have cut my piece right here, right? And so tip, do not glue anything down until we get everything in place. That is my easiest tip for you when making a folio. I do not glue anything down until I am absolutely sure I want to put that piece there, or I don't want to put that piece there. So I always have a lot of loose pieces. Yeah, I know, but that's me. You can do it however you want, but it works for me because I'm always messing up. So I took the other piece of this. Yeah, I didn't tell you that. Okay, so this is just the piece, and I folded it over like this, and this is going to make our envelope. And I took the other piece of that was left over, and I am scoring it. So this is 1/2 inch. So all I am doing is taking it and lined it up. Doesn't matter. You're just scoring at every 1/2 inch, like so, like that, right? And then we are going to fold it accordion style. You guys have seen me do this before. If you have watched any of my videos, you have. Just like that, okay? And then we should have 2 mountains or valleys, or you have a mountain and a valley. So, and then we're going to ink up everything. I like to ink. So we're going to ink it up because you will see that. And then I think I'm going to, let me move this out the way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop my corner. Let me, oh, it's right in front of my face. So let's do this real quick. Okay. The reason why it's so hard for me to do this kind of like process video tutorial, because I don't remember what I did, and when I'm making a folio, I just go with the flow, guys. So if something is not quite the same, I'm so sorry. If there's something that you like particularly want to see that I made in the other one, please let me know. Because right now I'm just gonna wing it and put what I kind of want to put in there. I think I make my best things when I just wing it. Okay, so we are going to glue that like this. Like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm thinking I want to sew around this. I always tell myself I'm not going to sew, but I always end up sewing. So I'm going to sew. We already know I was going to sew. So I'm going to sew, and I think this will be it for this video because I think it's going to be kind of long. So we have attached this, and we did this, and we're going to put the figure 8 closure on there, and we're going to be done with this portion, and then we'll come back and we'll do the other portion. Okay guys, so we have everything, so we're going to glue this right here, right? Glue this one. Get this string out of the way. Lay it flat, just like that. And there you go, right? Perfect. Okay. And then let it dry. And then we have baker's twine. I don't know if you can see that. You know what? Yeah. Okay. And then we're just gonna wrap it around like so. And perfect, right? And we'll cut this off a little bit. Okay guys, so we have this already made, right? And what we're gonna do now, and it's gonna lay like this, right? So we have another sheet, and this is the sheet that I am using. So what I did was, when I made that folio, all I did was I folded pieces of the 12 by 12 paper, and I made kind of like folders or pockets, and then I used my washi tape, my fabric washi, and I put them together. You know, that's literally all I did. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know what I'm going to come up with, but hopefully it looks good when I get finished. I figured that is the best way to do stuff. When I don't have a plan, it goes good for me sometimes. When I have a plan, I tend to, so I work better when I don't have a plan. I know it lets my creativity flow, I guess. So what we're gonna do, I think, we're gonna maybe cut this one off right here. So I folded it. I didn't tell you that. So I folded it like this. Okay, I folded it over, and then this little flap, I just folded it back. So what I did was I folded like this, right? And then I took it and I folded this part back like this, right? So you have a flip out, and then this right here. So what I was thinking is we're going to take the washi, and the washi is going to be connected to this back part right here. So it's going to be connected to the back part of this, and so you would have a flip, well, not a flip, more like a tuck spot right here, right? And then it'll flip over like this, and then it'll fold out like this, and then maybe we'll put some pockets right here on either side, so it'll be like a folder, and then we will have a folder right here. So maybe we should make this a clear folder, right? Maybe we should make that a clear folder. What do you guys think? I think that would be cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to get my pencil, and I am going to line it up. You guys know me. Let's move this out the way. I always keep my my journal that I'm making kind of like close to me, so it can give me inspiration. I don't know if you guys do that, but I do that all the time. I'm gonna move that over here, and so we're gonna just line it up like this. I think I want it a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger. Okay, and I'm just gonna do it like that, and I'm gonna take my paper trimmer and I'm gonna cut it just like that. Okay, so I cut it. I'm going to save this because we can use this for like a belly band or something like that, so we're going to save that. So this is the piece that I picked for what I'm going to do in the inside in this part. So what I was thinking is I'm going to make a clear pocket right here. Why? I don't know, because I think it will look cute. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to make that right there. And so I am just, you know, eyeballing it to the size I want. And I'm going to cut that out. And then I don't know what die I'm going to use. I don't know if I'm going to use like a rectangle or a circle. Okay, so this is the piece that I cut out. You know what? I really like that right there. Do I want to So I think I'm going to leave this piece right there, and I think I'm going to put my window right there in the middle. Do I want to do that? You know what? Maybe I'll put my window right there, like that. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to put our window right there in the middle, just like that. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I am going to take this, and I don't want my stitch lines to be on this, so I'm going to sew around it, and I'm going to probably sew around the where I cut it out, and I'm going to just use a piece of acetate. I'm going to use a piece of acetate right there. Okay, so I will do that, and then in the inside, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do something kind of plain in this inside, because this is just the first pocket that we're doing. So I think we're just going to do like a folder, right? Let's just do a folder. Nothing really fancy. So let's just do, we'll cut, yeah, we'll cut it to right here and make a folder. So we'll cut this right here, and we'll sew around that and make that into a folder, a pocket right here. And then let's use this right here, and then let's make this into a folder on this side, you know, where we tuck things on that side. I like that. And then we can, when we get to embellishing, we can clamp things on the outside and then tuck things on the inside, and it'll look really cute. So we'll do that and make it look really easy. And then we'll have this on the outside. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to put it all together, sew it, and then I will come back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you guys what I was talking about before I sew everything and glue everything down. Okay, so this is the piece that we're going to put right here that I measured, and you can flip it over or whatever, but I like this side better. And I'm going to ink around everything, and you can notch it if you want to. We'll do that. Let's put a notch in there. I'm using my hole punch. This is 1.5. We're just gonna notch it. Hopefully it's yeah, there we go. So we'll ink that, and then this is the one for the side, like this. Okay, and then this is the piece for this, right? And then we will put the acetate in there, just like that. So I am going to ink everything up. I am going to sew everything individually, and then I'm going to glue it down, because I don't want sew marks on. This is probably, what I'll do with this one is I'll probably sew this and then glue it down like that, so you don't have the sew marks on there. But you can totally have them if you want to, but I just don't want to. So hey guys, quick thing. I don't know if all you know how to how I put the acetate on. Real easy. I just use my Fabri-Tac and I go around. I don't use what is that? I don't use double-sided tape, because when I want to sew it, it gets stuck in my sewing machine, and so I like to use Fabri-Tac because it dries, and for some reason the double-sided adhesive, it doesn't, and it makes my sewing machine act really crazy. So okay guys, so I just sewed around everything, and I just, well, not everything, I left the top part open. I didn't tell you that in the beginning, I'm sorry. And I used my 1 inch, and I just notched the top, and I am going to put it right here, just like that. Okay, and then so we're going to glue that down. So I already glued everything else down. So I glued this, I already glued that, and then I glued the back part. Hopefully you can see that. So now we're going to glue this one down, and really quick. Okay. There we go. And that part is done, right? So let's get our folio part. Okay, so now we have two pieces. Okay, so we have this, move that out of the way, and then we have this. And so now, well, we're not going to do it now, but at the end, when we're finished making everything, we are just going to take the washi, and we're probably going to put one piece right here and one piece right here, and we're going to adhere it to the back of this, and then this will flip over like that, just like that, and make sure, you know, that it's not to the crease, so it folds good. Okay, so in the next video, we will make we're going to make something that folds out on this side. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I will think on that. So we're going to do something that folds out on this side, and yeah, we'll do something that folds out on that side, and then we might do another little thing that folds out on this side too. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm trying to make the videos come out as fast as possible, so hopefully it won't be too long. Okay, I will try to link the backdrops in the description. I know some of you are having trouble finding them. I found the backdrops, Tim Holtz paper, at Joann's, and I know scrapbook.com had them, but I will try to link it in the description box below. So God bless and have a great week. Bye.